But we're bringing in Chief Meteorologist Scott Padgett now for the last weather forecast of 2018. We've made it here.
We have made it here, yeah. And looking back at this year, you know, we had some top weather stories that were out there,
some big ones, right.
And we've really been bundling up the past few weeks here in North Texas with some really cold weather and, of course, the wind chill. However, remember back in July, most of us were praying for some relief from the heat. You know, we're used to hot temperatures here in North Texas during the summer months, but this past July, we saw record-breaking heat. July 14th started a 9-day stretch of temperatures near 104 degrees or higher. July 20th was a new record high of 108 degrees, but the heat, it wasn't done. On July 21st and 22nd, the mercury topped out at 109 degrees. Yeah, you felt that. Both days set a new record high, but July 22nd broke a 44-year-old record. And during those hot months, of course, we hope for rain, but not as much as what we saw at the beginning and the end of this year. 2018 goes down in the record book as the second wettest year on record with a total of 55.52 inches of rain. We had a record rainfall in February with more than 11 inches of rain. Then the wettest fall on the record occurred, with September seeing more than 12 inches of rain and October seeing a staggering 15.66 inches of rain. However, we would still need another 7 inches of rain to reach the wettest year on record of 62.61 inches set back in 2015. So tonight, it is not raining out there for us as you take a look at Reunion Tower. That's going to be the sight to see for tonight. Across the Metroplex, a cold front is sliding its way through, and our major reporting stations and our major reporting counties, 48 at Love Field, 47 right now in Fort Worth, Denton at 41 to 42 in McKinney. So we saw some high-level clouds push through, but this cold front sliding its way southeast. So when we have those winds picking up behind the frontal boundary, it feels below freezing in Bowie right now. And Graham, it feels like 37 in Denton to about 39 in Cleburne. So if you're just about to walk out of the door, have the coat on. You will need it because it's going to be breezy through the remainder of the night. Temperature forecast as we get closer towards midnight will be in the lower 40s, feeling like the mid 30s. And then tomorrow morning, when you step on out of the door, you're going to notice this cold air mass remains in place. We're going to see temperatures down into near the freezing mark across the Metroplex, some areas below freezing, and tomorrow it's going to be 20 degrees colder than what we saw today. We'll make it up to only 40 degrees with partly cloudy skies on the way and a north wind at 15 to 20 miles per hour holding on. So that's going to add that wind chill when you step out of the door. We had dry air today, clear out some of the cloud cover, but now this upper level low that is out to the west will push its way to the east and bring the potential of a winter mix for us. But take a look at what happened a little further off to the north. We're not going to see this, but on the last day of 2018, a blizzard and whiteout conditions just hammered South Dakota. Earlier today, the airport in Rapid City was closed, and some roads in South Dakota and Wyoming had to be shut down. Travel conditions really tough, and you saw they broke out the snowplows, the shovels, the snowblower there. So, yeah, we're not going to see anything like that, but we do have the potential of some winter precip here in North Texas in the form of rain or freezing rain. So tomorrow night, we'll see the cloud cover in place, so clouds increase tomorrow. Then by Wednesday morning, the potential of maybe some scattered freezing rain or some scattered showers around by 5, 6 in the morning. Going through about 8 to 9, you see the precip starts to spread over the Metroplex. We're going to be seeing maybe that cold rain slowly switch over to some freezing rain. That does include parts of the Metroplex, but then going through the day, that freezing line starts to switch back towards the west just a bit more. So I think a cold rain for the majority of the Metroplex. We might see some dry air going into Wednesday night into Thursday morning, but still the potential is out to the west of 281 to have maybe some accumulation. And through the day on Thursday, that rain sticking around, it will be cold and wet. Out to the west, all the counties indicated in blue, late Tuesday into 6 o'clock Wednesday have the potential. There's that winter storm watch of maybe 1/10 of an inch to 1/4 inch of ice accumulation on some higher elevations, maybe some of the roadways. So please keep that in mind. We'll watch the storm as it progresses, but then by next weekend, we'll see temperatures back into the 60s.